dynamite prices. And this is where we move into sterling silver, an open shank, an oval stone, magic quartz, or our lab sapphire, and we get a sale price of $51.94. Let me just have you make the decision that you would prefer. So I'm going to tilt this down as best I can. You're going to easily see why this is called magic quartz, and I'll let Robert explain in a minute, but I want you to at least get your shopping started. So that's the magic quartz with the green and the purple. You see blue hiding in there. You see the beautiful beadwork on the side. And then if you hop over here, this is your lab-created sapphire, 5 carats, absolutely gorgeous, deep and dark, decadently blue. It is more limited, so don't wait. As of now, I have sizes 5 through 11, but that could quickly change us. And again, a lot of affordable prices, but made even better thanks to the Easy Pay. So in this case, you can use a $10 Easy Pay to get this home. I'm gonna put magic quartz on one finger and lab sapphire on the other. Well, Robert, I'd let you first wow us with the stones before you wow us with the setting.
I mean, you know, so these have been super popular. They were recently introduced on QVC, and I mean, the lab sapphire, I always go to blue first, even though the magic green quartz is always so popular. But the lab sapphire, so that starts with a genuine sapphire. This is created in a lab, much like a firelight diamond. Thank you for getting that
I'm
smudge
trying.
Oh my God. So much like a firelight diamond, it's grown in a lab. So instead of being in the earth for X amount of, thousands of years or millions of years, we sped the process up, and I'm able to pick the color, which is really that, princess blue color that in her engagement ring, the most exclusive, the richest color in a sapphire. If you were to buy an untreated, Sotheby's, Christie's, Tiffany type quality sapphire, that's the color you want. So I'm able, $51.94. I look at the prices sometimes. I know how much they cost to make. I know that there's a lot of silver in here. We've got over 5 grams of, sterling silver. And all of that work, I know you'll show a better tour than me because I'm sure you can't see it anyway on my finger, but there it is. You've got scroll work, you have split double prongs, which is, super high end, by the way. I used to do that when I only made platinum jewelry. You do a double prong. All the auction houses do that. The private, floors, when you're invited on Fifth Avenue to these, blue box stores, and you're invited in to the private client area, this is what they do. They use double prongs. I love that. It sets the stage for this dramatic, gorgeous lab sapphire. The reviews have been fantastic. I have some, if you want me to read them while you show it, but they're just unbelievable. People are loving these pieces. Whether you pick the magic green, which really is more of a rainbow quartz, and it has the primary colors of greens, blues, and purple. It's been my bestseller for about 15 years, that gemstone. That is stunningly gorgeous. It's like a kaleidoscope of color. So if you love a lot of color and you want to have something to talk about, that ring and that color play is really going to be exciting. It's really more vivid than an opal, although I love my opals. It certainly has, it's almost like an alexandrite in color, where you get the purples to greens. Now, if that was an alexandrite in that many carats, right, 3.5 carats, it would be thousands of dollars. But I'm able to create it for you and bring it here and set it in a gorgeous setting from, again, artisans that love what they do in fine silver. Those flat, there's paver stones by every workshop that I go visit. And a lot of the paver stones are round and they look like this. So it looks like a walkway to me. And they are walkways, right? So I always say this is like such a beautiful way to display, and such a classic way to display a fine gemstone. Again, lab sapphire is going to be a little heavier, so that's over 5 carats in a gemstone. They're both beautiful, 12 millimeters, so they're nice and large, but they're not annoyingly big. And then the green quartz is almost 3.5 carats in that stone. Quartz is going to be lighter than the material in a sapphire. So either choice, it's a north-south oval. So, Amy, you said you have small fingers. I think they're perfect.
Thank
but
you.
whether you have long fingers or shorter fingers or wider fingers or thinner fingers, the ring is perfect. It's comfortable. It's narrowed in the back. We taper it down so that it fits whatever your true ring size is. If you're a 7, get a 7. Whatever size you have, consider if your size is sold out in the gemstone choice that you want. Amy obviously has a bigger one on right now, but you can always put on your middle finger. You know, sometimes these rings absolutely can hold their own and just highlight the whole entire hand. But this is such a great view of the colors that you're getting. That gorgeous rainbow quartz, or that green quartz, is so beautiful. And then the lab sapphire is literally the exact perfect color of the finest sapphire, unheated, untreated. Listen, I got to see many of them. I was invited into cutting facilities and vaults on Fifth Avenue and 57th Street, and I knew some of the cutters personally that cut the biggest diamonds and the biggest gemstones in the world. So when I have a very visual memory. It's a gift and a curse, Amy. It's a gift and a curse. Some things I wish I didn't see, but I'm just telling you, that's just throwing that out there. But in this case, I remember seeing the vivid blue, that royal blue, that you understand why certain princesses would want that as an engagement ring, right? Instead of a diamond. That's the color that you can enjoy, set in sterling silver, handcrafted and handmade just for you. I mean, for $51.94, Amy, honestly.
Well,
Sometimes I'm even shocked.
the sale price will expire, so do not wait. Easy Pay's there to help you bring it home for a payment of $10.39. Sizes 5 through 11. If you want the deep dark blue, you're buying lab created sapphire over 5 carats. If you want that magical green quartz, you're getting almost 4 carats, and I personally prefer that one. Something about it is just rare and different, and you got bragging rights on that one. But the sapphire is the one that's getting limited, so do not wait. It's actually last call, J420938.